If you could just put the final touches on what is soon to be our style icons, Deepika.
See, it's very simple. What I give you, you get to keep. So you might as well tell me what you like. You have these? These? We'll exchange it backstage. This? I have to take stylist approval.
Yeah, maybe the sunglasses.
Maybe sunglasses. Okay. These?
Yeah.
Yeah?
What do we think? How does it look? Not bad
Nice.
at all. And of course, inspired by Miss Deepika Padukone.
Do you want these?
Sit or stand. You're still an inspiration.
Yes, it has been one of my longer associations. I've been with the brand for 3 years now. And this year's even more special because we have Adriana Lima on board and we have Lu Shishi from China. So I think that makes it even more special. And what we've done with this time's collection is, because all three of us come from different parts of the world, we've come out with a special capsule collection which is specific to where we come from. And specifically from India, we have eyewear that's inspired by Indian textures, Indian fabrics, Indian prints, and especially Indian mehendi, which is obviously very, very unique to us and to our culture. So that's the inspiration, whether it's the design, whether it's the color, or even the little bit of detail that you see on the inside.
Thank you very much. And also, I have to ask you, what does it mean for you to be a style icon?
Well, I think for me, it's just happened by default. I just have amazingly talented people who work, who put it together for me and make me look the way I do. I don't think I can take any credit for that.
So actually, could we have the...
frames के बारे में बोलूँ या अच्छा. So let me start again. I think I've been associated with the brand for 3 years now. और बहुत मज़ा आ रहा है क्योंकि I think all girls like dressing up and I think what they offer is something different for every look. So जब भी मेरी stylist आती है घर पे and whenever we have some some event or something, we never fall short of some eyewear. Whether it's an optical frame or whether it's sunglasses, we always have something either in terms of style, either in terms of color, different kinds of textures. So there's always, what I say, there's always a different look for every mood and every season.
Who is your style icon?
Settled? Everyone? Done?
Who's your style icon?
My style icon is my mother. She's, I don't know, I don't think even she knows this, but she's had an influence on my life ever since I was growing up. It was always simple, minimalistic. She would always stick to whites and blues and pastel shades, and even accessorizing was very, very minimal. So I would say my mom.
कभी फ्रेम मॉम एंड डैड के लिए फ्रेम गॉगल खरीदते हो या आईवेयर खरीदते हो कभी आपने उनको सजेस्ट किया हो या आप कितनी फंसी है फ्रेम्स को लेकर क्योंकि बहुत सारी अलग अलग डिजाइन होती है तो आप कितनी फंसी है और कितना
My father has a face where he can carry off different types of frames. My mother has a slightly smaller face, so there's only few styles that suit her. And she, in fact, now the tables have turned. Now she relies on me a lot. So jabhi, whenever we travel or something, if we go shopping, she'll always ask me for my opinion, and it matters to her.
How do you decide on the brands that you want to let go? Is there any particular what do you look for?
Yes, I think the most important thing is that a brand always has to be an extension of your personality. Me as an individual, you stand for certain things, and I think the brand also has to have similar values.
What are the values?
I think it depends. I think it depends from brand to brand. There's, for Vogue, for example, I think the fact that it's fresh, it's fun, it's feminine, versatile, I think these are the things that, so I think it'll depend from brand to brand.
दीपिका आपके फ्रेम काफी कूल लग रहे हैं तो आपकी आईज की बात करें आईज भी काफी खूबसूरत है तो बॉलीवुड में से आपको किसकी आईज सबसे ज्यादा पसंद है
I think Kajol has beautiful eyes. Aishwarya, obviously, everyone knows she has beautiful eyes. Yeah. Okay, first of all, I find it really amazing that some picture of my film with me, which I have put with a certain hashtag, it's amazing how some connection is found to some completely different film and completely blown out of proportion. Having said that, I don't think any of these articles will ever come in the way of my equation with Shah Rukh. I think what he and I share is known to us. It's very, very special. And none of these articles will ever come in the way of that. In fact, ironically, while all of you are probably reading that article, he was messaging me and congratulating me about my foundation because I launched the logo of my foundation yesterday. And he was actually one of the first people who I spoke to when I was thinking of setting it up. And he's always been very, very encouraging and very supportive. And yeah.
How important are sunglasses to you as a celebrity? I mean, celebrities are always wearing them. And can you tell us, I mean, I know it looks good, but is there, what function is it?
No, I think the function is that it protects your eyes from, from the sun, from the dust, most importantly. Especially, I think, for people who are constantly outdoors or constantly traveling, two-wheelers. I So of course there's one aspect that's of course the way you look, and it depends on what frames you choose for your style, for your whatever you're wearing. But I think what is there's always the functional side as well, which we actually never focus on too much. We always, sort of present sunglasses like only a fashion accessory, but there's also the functional aspect to it, which we should also talk about. It's a good question.
One last question.
We just have one last question, everybody.
I wouldn't call them posters. I think they're just looks from the film that are going out right now, because we were shooting in Corsica, and I think the response has been very, very positive. And I think in the next month or so, we'll have the trailer, which will be ready. The posters will be out. But you haven't seen. What you've seen is just some working stills. It's not really the first poster.
दीपिका, जब बड़ी फिल्में रिलीज होती हैं तो कहीं ना कहीं क्लैश जब होती है आप दिखाते हैं बैचलर ऑफ स्टाइल, तो जब दो बड़ी फिल्में रिलीज होती है तो इनकी रिलीज डेट से इफेक्ट पड़ता है, ऐसा लगता है ऐसा स्टाफ?
I have no idea.
Answer this question.
I'm just an actor. I'm neither the director nor the producer. And like I always say, I have absolutely no business sense. So I have no idea when it comes to whether it's good for a film or not. I think my duty as an actor and responsibility as an actor is to perform and perform well to the best of my ability, and to be honest to what I do, and then you have to let it go. It's entirely up to the professionals like the producers who'll take that call.
बॉलीवुड में किसी को स्टाइल करना हो आपको तो किसे करना पसंद करेंगी? और
Everybody's dressing so well these days. I think everyone, it's become almost like a part of the entourage. I think everyone today definitely has a stylist, and I think everyone's individual stylists are doing a good job. Sorry?
आपका लगता है किसी को करना चाहिए?
I don't think I'm. I don't know. I don't think I'm any. One second, I'm answering. 1 second. I don't think I'm. I don't think I know enough about fashion to be styling other people. If anything, I think there are a lot of people out there who can style me. Ji? No, I haven't been offered that film yet. In fact, I read some reports that I've walked out of the film, and I keep thinking to myself, how can I walk out of a film that I was never a part of in the first place? So I find some of these reports a bit bizarre.
Okay, thank you.
Last question, sorry? Sorry. सनग्लास के पीछे